Good evening. Now we'll see about double entry system, which is a very important concept in accounting. Okay, so what is double entry? Okay, so every transaction involves money that we know from the first unit, that is money concept. Okay, so every transaction involves money or money's worth. So it has twofold aspects. Okay, the receiving of a value on one end and giving of the same value on the other end. Okay, so this twofold nature in all transaction must be recorded in a book. Okay, so this makes the term double entry bookkeeping system. Okay, so that means we have two things. One is credit on one side, another one should receive, that is debit on another side. Okay, so the principles of double entry system is in every business transaction there are two aspects. Okay, so the two aspects or aspects involved are the benefits or value receiving aspect and benefit or value giving, that is either receive or giving. Okay, so and also these two aspects involve two accounts. One is for debit account, another is for credit account. Okay, for every debit there is a corresponding and equivalent credit. If one account is debited and another account, the same amount should be credited to the another account. Okay, so advantages or accuracy. So in the system the two aspects of each transaction are recorded in the book of accounts. Then helps in checking the accuracy. Okay, and the next one is ascertained of business result. So details like expense, loss, income, gains, asset, liabilities, debtors, creditors, or readily available in this system. Okay, so this helps to give the net profit earned or loss incurred during particular period. Okay, so and also to know the financial position as on particular date, because we are entering every details in the double entry system. So accounting period is usually a year. Okay, so the third advantage is comparative study. So here the results of the current year can be compared with those of same business on the previous year. Okay, so and also we can compare with different business firms. Okay, so this will facilitate to plan for the future in the business. Okay, and the fourth one is common acceptance. The business record maintained under the systems or accepted by some financial institution or government and other standard. Okay, so we can get a systematic and a scientific system. Okay, so these are the advantages of double entry system. Okay, so and in double entry system we have three types of transaction. The transaction involves either money or money's worth. Okay, so the transaction are cash, bank and credit transaction. The first one is cash transaction. So here the transaction involved on immediate cash. Okay, then it is called cash transaction. So if you are buying some product with the cash amount 5,000, you are paying 5,000 and getting some product is cash transaction. Okay, and another one is credit transaction. So credit, you know what is credit card. Okay, so which is not made by cash or through any bank immediately. Okay, so that is called credit transaction. That is, so for example you purchase some product on credit. Okay, so you brought the product, you are going to pay, you have to pay the amount, but in the future you have to pay. Okay, so that comes under credit transaction. With some interest or with something you need to pay, but first you receive the good. Okay, the third one is bank transaction. So you are doing anything through the bank is called bank transaction. Okay, so your cash deposited into the bank, so cash deposited into the account or income of business which can be received through a bank. Okay, and also receipts through some cash deposit machine. So we know the machine like ATM, we can deposit money through cash deposit. So, and also payment made by customers through net banking or credit card, debit card, any online mode, and also NEFT and RTGS, etc. Okay, so this also comes under bank transaction. And if you are taking money from the bank, okay, one is from the mission, another one we can take withdraw cash from the bank, and bank charges laid by the bank and payment made by bank as the standing instruction, and you can made by use of check or net banking or anything. Okay, so if you are doing anything either through the bank or through the mode of bank, like that is a net banking, credit card, debit card. Okay, so these all comes under bank transaction. Okay, so these terms we'll see now. Okay, so the terms are ATM, that is automated teller machine. So here you can take amount. Okay, you can withdraw amount. So without going to bank, you can go to that ATM machine. So you can insert a card and you can take money. Okay, and a cash deposit machine. Similarly, so without going to bank directly, you can go to cash deposit machine. You can put money to the another person. Okay, so you can insert a code, so that will ask the details. So after entering it, you have to fill the money, and it will take, and it will credit it to your other party's account. Okay, and the debit card. So debit card will be used to purchase goods and service at point of sale. Okay, and in e-commerce. So by swiping the debit card, so the amount will be debited from particular account. Okay, so without a cash, we can use debit card to purchase something. Okay, so and also debit card used to withdraw cash from an ATM. Okay, and credit card. So credit card is also for purchasing something at point of sale and in e-commerce. So this credit card, so you need to pay in the future with some interest. Okay, so bank may charge some interest. And the NEFT, National Electronic Funds Transfer, is a nationwide payment system facilitating one-to-one funds transfer. Okay, so under this, electronically transfer funds from any bank branch to any person having an account. Okay, so the bank or branch should need not to be same. Okay, so RTGS, which is called real time gross settlement. Here the transaction will be continuous. The settlement of fund transfer individually on an order by order basis. Okay, so it will run continuously. NEF means, so for 8 hours or for particular hours it will run. So collectively it will transfer in particular time. So NEF will take some time. RTGS will do immediately. Okay, so this is all about the transactions and the double entry system. So double entry problems will solve. Thank you.